So someone asked me this the other day on another social media platform. They were asking like what is the difference between Satan and Lucifer, right? So this is something I see really mixed up all the time, and that is the idea that Lucifer and Satan are like the same being, right? So I'm going to go with the idea that these are like spiritual entities or whatever, right? So looking at these as spiritual entities, if you look at the documentation, right? Like, I am a natural researcher. I love to read, and I love to read esoteric, sacred books, like from as far back as we can find them. I like find it fascinating. And from what I have read in the literature, whether it be Greek or whether it be Hebrew, the idea of Lucifer and Satan has gotten like completely skewed. So Lucifer is not meant to be an evil being. Although Lucifer is synonymous with rebellion, Lucifer is actually an enlightened being that is more concerned with intellectual pursuits and sort of elevating past the material and becoming like more in our heads, more enlightened, more reasonable, full of reason, more logic, book smart, right? When we think of book smart, that is sort of a Luciferian concept. Being illumined, being awakened is more of a Luciferian concept. Being independent, having your own thoughts, questioning, rebelling against what's wrong, rebelling against what's evil is actually more of a Luciferian idea. Prometheus is a Luciferian figure in that he brings light and intelligence and knowledge to humanity. Luciferian view of the serpent in the Garden of Eden would be that he was actually trying to enlighten humanity and give them the knowledge of good and evil. Gnostic ideologies are Luciferian in that they idealize intellectualism and wisdom and think that the way that we achieve enlightenment is through our minds, through enlightened thought, through being exposed to wisdom. That is not the same as Satanism and satanic ideologies, because Satanism is yes about independence, and yes about rebellion, but not about intellectual pursuits. It's about hedonism, enjoying the material, about kind of a hatred or a rejection of that idea that we have to live austere lives, the idea that we have to deny ourselves, that we have to go without, that we have to suffer. And it's an embracing of all that makes us animals.